Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
George, we have a rare thing going on right now. This week, Jujutsu Kaisen and Steins Gate are both, shows I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, they're really popping off.
Yeah.
They left with great cliffhangers on both, so I'm genuinely really excited to check out what stuff we've got going on this week.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see where Steins Gate goes. It seems like the last little bit it's been ramping up, and now it's gonna get to kind of another climax or so. We'll see. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't have anything else to say for the intro. I'm just excited to start. So
yeah, well, both of these shows have. I guess that makes sense. Both of these shows go to 24 episodes. So
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're getting to the end of both the shows. We're gonna hit a double climax here.
oh my gosh. Simultaneously?
Simultaneous double climax. All right, well, with that wonderful note out there, why don't we get started?
All right. Oh, okay.
What the heck was that all about? I genuinely don't remember that whatsoever.
Yeah. And we're right now, the timeline we're in, let me just make sure we caught up mentally here. He's gone back and he's undone Ferris Chan's timeline, right?
Yeah, but then he did Ruka after that.
Ruka, okay.
To bring
That's
her
right.
to make her a boy again.
A boy, okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, they went on the date. That's right.
That's right.
I remember now. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. All right. So now the only other D-mail he has left to undo is.
Well, they've got her cell phone one. She said that she changed her
Yes.
cell phone. She shouldn't have done that. So there's that one, which
okay.
is
Yep.
probably why we're getting this at the start. And then we have.
Yeah, that'll be
there
rough.
was one before that though, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was the lotto ticket.
The lotto ticket, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, here we freaking go.
Let's go. This guy's gone through a trip, dude. He's been through hell and back. Yeah.
Dang.
Poor guy. Endless apoptosis. He's got such an important ally in her, dude.
Serious.
Like every timeline, she believes him. Like with
Yeah.
varying degrees of incredulity. Like, what? You're crazy, right? But in
Right.
the end, she always ends up believing him. Without her, dude, he would have gone crazy already. It would have been. He would have felt
100%.
hopeless. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
I was just thinking to myself, I was like, man, Kurisu, she's a freaking real one, dude. She's one of the
Yeah,
real
dude.
ones. That's so tight.
for real.
Oh,
Wow, what a thing to say.
so sweet. I love it. Did it stop?
Did it? I couldn't quite tell. Oh no,
Oh my gosh.
it happens. 7:52 p.m.
Oh. Poor Kurisu, man. That's so sad.
Dude, he was literally waiting for to know the timeline before doing the time leap. He was sitting
Yeah.
alone in the dark.
watching
just
that
like-
watching that little thing go until it stopped, and he knew he'd get
Yeah.
a call. Dude, that's freaking heart wrenching, dude. Oh,
I mean, that's like the worst. You're just waiting to hear out like when someone's about to die.
and then she
like,
freaking calls you, and she's like weeping, and oh my gosh, I can't.
Yep.
It's too bad, man. It's too bad.
It's terrible. I'm like laughing because I don't know how else to respond to this. It's
Yeah,
the
dude,
worst.
it's fricked up.
All right, well, it is what it is, I guess.
I'm so interested to see what happens here.
Yeah. She doesn't even notice him come in.
Jeez, what the frick?
What is happening, dude?
Yeah. He's seen this
hates
way
her.
too many times.
Oh. Did he not time leap? What is happening?
Oh, frick. That's right.
That's not what she sent then. Dude, she's insane.
Yeah, well, I mean... What the frick?
He's gonna throw her out the window? Dude,
okay, I thought he was.
Bro, she's...
Unhinged.
She's so, like, reserved and quiet. And now she's, like...
Seriously.
Screaming banshee.
Wait a second. Even if this would have worked, it's like the most anime logic ever. Putting that aside, if you hear someone fucking screaming at the top of their lungs, and then you see someone's apartment door open, and then there is like a guy on top of another girl, I don't think your reaction's gonna be, it's just some couple.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Like, what the frick? Okay, that aside, but all right. Oh, dude, it's genuinely tragic.
Yeah, so... Okay, before we get too far into this cutscene, so she does kill herself because FB abandons her.
Yes, yeah, she does.
Yeah,
eventually,
that's the reason why.
Even without Okabe's intervention, right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I also think it's hilarious that you called this a cutscene. I mean...
What'd I say?
You said
flashback. I meant flashback.
Yeah, you said it as if like
cutscene.
we were playing a game, and then now this is like a cutscene in the game or something like that. I guess it is kind of in a sense a cutscene, but that was very funny to me.
Yes, yeah, flashback is more like what I wanted to say.
The most remarkable thing about all this is I don't remember anything about what's happening right now.
Oh my gosh.
So many.
How many messages he sent? FB probably just blocks her because he's probably like, this is way too many messages.
So basically, she gets a mail from herself in the future because FB wants the IBN. This is my hypothesis. I genuinely don't remember. So FB wants the IBN. She gets a message from her future self because she knows they want the IBN. She says the IBN's there. She gets the message in this timeline, goes and gets the IBN, and then I guess gives it in a sense to FB, and then FB's gone. They're like, your use is done.
Yeah.
Cold,
and FB, they got to be CERN. There's no like.
I imagine I'm 99% sure.
Not a third party
based on like my own freaking yeah. It's got to be.
Okay.
So
yeah. Wow. It almost looks like he got through to her. Almost.
Huh. He did get through to her.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder if I think he still needs to go back. But can he just go back within this timeline now? Just do a time leap instead of undoing the D-mail and go and get it if he knows where it is?
I'm not sure. Well, what he really wants is he wants to know. I bet even if he could, let's say he could, right? Because that's what he's after is the IBN, right? But what if...
Yeah.
I mean, now he's got a golden opportunity to figure out who FB is.
That's a good point. Yeah, so and there's still the pending issue of the time stopped. At least it looks like it stopped.
Right.
But there's still that pending issue, so...
Yeah, so she got an email from herself or a D-mail from herself, and which said like, okay, don't do whatever the frick. But she already knew that the orders were to get the IBN, so she's like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm still gonna go.
It doesn't matter if it's from her. It doesn't matter if it's for her own phone. She's like, as long as it's not from FB, I won't follow it.
Right. So she put it in a coin locker. FB stops talking to her. And then now FB's going to go pick it up from the coin locker.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, it's easy to just chalk it up to like she's crazy. But I don't know. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel to me like it's enough. Like, why would she be so loyal to someone she's never met or even spoken to on the phone and just received text messages saying, you know, I'm from the future. These messages will prove it. You should do what I say. Like,
right. Well, I mean, think about it
guess.
from like this perspective. She seems like a bit of a shut-in or like a recluse or, you know, an introvert, whatever you kind of want to say. She has difficulty communicating with people, clearly. And, you know, she's probably, who knows how long she's lived like that. And then she got to the point where she was basically like, my life is over. She's on a roof. And someone reaches out to her and says, I'll give you a place, I'll give you a purpose, right? She's at her lowest point possible, and someone swoops in and saves her. And so she's like, listen, I was dead anyways. You've given me something. You've given me purpose. It doesn't matter now what anything else happens. I'll do anything you say.
I guess that's true. If you're pushed to your limits, then you're much more vulnerable state, crazy or not. So, yeah, right. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild stuff.
Okay, well, let's check the next one out.
I'm so freaking glad that this is the first of the two we're watching. Holy fuck.
I know. Imagine ending it on this. Oh my gosh.
Imagine that the next episode ends just before we find out who FB is going to the coin locker. No, there's no freaking way.
Now that you said that, that's how it's going to end.
Dude, how would they feel? What would they do this whole next episode? There's no way. We'll know right away.
I don't know. We'll see. I hope you're right. I don't think you will, but I hope you're right.
I'm right too. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder, in this timeline, has she gone and become a lab member?
Not yet.
No, because that's right. She stole in the timeline where she sees the IBN and they have it. That's when she joins and becomes a lab member. That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So she's never been
there. And then she sends a email to herself
to steal the IBN
or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, I wonder if it didn't allude to it at all, but I wonder if she gained memories from the different timeline where she did have a place. Because she said,
yeah, they did play like scenes.
That was his.
That was just him?
I think it was his, because they did show the flashback to her having a place. And so I wonder if that flashback was like a flashback for both of them, where she's like, I did have a place. I did feel wanted. Which would be,
that's what I was
honestly,
it'd
be kind of a beautiful thing, right? So.
And that's what gets through to her in the end?
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. But, okay. Finalize apoptosis. I'm probably saying that wrong, but he's gonna spy.
But if it's CERN, wouldn't they know it's him?
I thought he was gonna stake it out and like find out who comes to retrieve stuff.
Let's be real. That's probably what Kurisu is gonna suggest.
Yeah, true.
Right? He's the one who's like, I'm gonna break it open. She's gonna be like, bro, calm down. Think about this. So I fucking knew it.
Okay. At least she's got brains, dude. Wait.
Are you thinking he time leapt back and then did this?
Yeah, I thought he did that. Yeah, I guess not.
I just realized as they're having this conversation that he didn't. Yeah.
So Mayuri is dead right now.
No, she hasn't died yet because he did time leap back after the conference, right?
Yes. So she's gonna die. She dies the day after her. So in like 4 or 5 days from now or something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's right. She kills herself, and then Mayuri dies, and then he time leaps and goes back. Yeah.
Okay.
It's tricky to keep track of all this time leap.
Yeah. Seriously.
We're doing a pretty good job, I'd say.
I want to know the truth.
Well,
okay.
Oh, come on, Okabe.
Well, I mean, from his perspective, he's seen her killed
I
Mayuri
know, but
hundreds, maybe
this
probably likely
isn't
thousands of times.
agreed. But this isn't her, right? This is a different person that looks exactly like her, essentially, right?
Yeah. It is, but she's also got the makings in her of she
Yeah.
will kill a person on FB's orders just on a whim.
But will this Moika? That's the question.
I think she's changed enough that she probably won't, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He's there. He's like way too close to though to be staking out. He's literally across the street on a bench. Like that's the most like
That's
obvious
funny.
freaking.
Right?
Thing
I
to
think it's
do, but-
hilarious that he's the one hanging up on Kurisu now, where at the beginning of the show, she was hanging up on him.
True.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah, seriously.
No, he's just an agent.
How's she so sure of that?
I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna do a trade-off.
Oh. Oh, this is getting so freaking good.
Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna lose him.
Oh. Oh, that's so freaking cool, dude.
Dang. Okay. I thought he was gonna have to reset. I thought he was gonna have to reset the whole time and have to like redo the whole thing with Moeka and everything.
He just went
but
home.
No, he just. Wow.
Oh
okay.
man, that's so
Smart
cool.
guy, man. How many freaking changes have there been?
Yeah, right.
Holy crap.
Wait.
What?
FB is Braun?
No. No. What?
I saw that truck and I was like, wait, we just saw that truck. What?
He's just an agent. There's no way.
They're taking it away. Okay. So he's just a cog in the
Cog in the machine.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
And they get flown out.
Oh man, Moika.
Jeez. He didn't act like surprised or anything. Oh. He is FB.
No way.
Okay, well, first off, I'm glad you're right. I'm glad we ended up meeting FB in this freaking episode instead of leaving it in a cliffhanger. But this just raises so many more questions.
At least there's more of the episode to go.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is something that may not be clear in the English version, but you could write in a pretty obvious way in Japanese that would show that you're speaking like with like a woman's kind of vocabulary and grammar structure and stuff like that. So it would be more obvious in Japanese.
Yeah. Okay. What a thing to say to her. Okay. Wow.
Cruel, man.
Oh. Yo, Mr. Brown's evil, dude. Holy frick.
She just got our memories back.
Oh.
Wait, how does Okabe get out of this scenario?
I was just going to say that. How? He can't outrun a bullet. What? Oh, frick, dude. This is a... Oh, and he makes breakfast for him. Oh.
She makes breakfast, yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, he's just gonna have to
Dude.
run back and timely back, dude.
Oh.
Ah, he did it.
0.57.
And it's 0.57 is 0.55.
Oh, he's so nice to her too. Oh my word. He's so evil.
He's back. He's back, dude.
He time leads back. Dang, they both know now.
Well, they're gonna forget because he's gonna have to undo the lotto ticket, I think. I had forgotten about that, dude.
Oh, that's...
I had forgotten about that. Oh.
Oh, frick! That's why. That's why.
She needs to die.
Because she dies.
Oh my gosh, dude.
No way.
I can't.
Oh
No,
my
dude.
gosh. Oh my gosh. It makes so much sense. Ah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. She does become a CERN operative in every other timeline.
That's right. That's right. That's the major
What?
change.
What causes her to go so like evil, especially after knowing Okabe? Because we know that in the future somehow Okabe and the pervy guy, whatever his name, Daru, team up against CERN, and they have like this whole thing. But she's still.
So, at the beginning of the show, there's no satellite, right? Or there's no time machine that crashes into the building, right? But then, yeah, the first, oh my gosh, the first mail that he sent.
We gotta rewatch that. We gotta rewatch the first episode at some
The
point.
first
Maybe we can
email
do
that
it.
he sent said someone got stabbed, and then he sent it, and then the world line changed, and she wasn't stabbed, and the time machine was there because she wasn't stabbed. The time machine appeared because she now exists in the future because CERN becomes evil, which causes Suzune to come back. That's why the time machine didn't appear until he saved indirectly Kurisu from being stabbed with his initial D-mail.
I totally had forgotten about that.
I did
totally
too.
had forgotten about that.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm
What
so
in
glad
the
I've
world,
completely forgotten this. Like the last gotta be 4 episodes. I've been totally in the dark, and it's been the best thing ever.
I'm speechless. That is insane, dude.
So now he's gotta
What?
choose.
You gotta choose. What do you even do in that situation, though? Like, he's grown to be like, you know, I don't think romantically, but platonically, like, love her. There's like a love there, and
Especially all she's done for him.
all she's done for him, yet she is the reason that all this stuff happens.
Yeah. You know what? Who kills her in the other timeline? Why does she die?
Do you think it's Okabe? Do you think it's Okabe that does it?
Can you imagine? That's what I was just
Like
kind of
he-
thinking. Like, who could
He
have
has
done
to
that?
do it. This might be unconventional to the 2-episode thing, but I kind of want to rewatch the stabbing scene right about now. I want to see if there's any clues in that.
We got some bonus content, Weebs and Normies.
Oh, boy. What the heck, dude?
Holy frick. All right. We're going to make a magic cut here, but we're going to get this previous episode set up. So we'll be back in literally a moment. We're going to time leap right now.
Okay. I remember thinking that quote was so silly when I first read it.
But how right he was.
Yeah.
Oh, she even does this in the first episode, dude. Amazing. Prologue to the beginning and end.
Oh, man, dude.
They freaking got us. They freaking got us, dude. Huh?
Does the time machine still show up, though?
Oh.
It shows up, but it doesn't crash.
Oh, that's Suzu. It doesn't crash, you're right.
What was that He received something.
He got a mail.
Yeah, he received a D-mail. Huh.
He went up to the top there and then saw the time machine in Suzu, and then she was just like, no, don't come up. And then he got he got a mail that could have been a D-mail. I wonder if the D-mail said something like, don't go on the roof or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man. She's just as cute as the day I remember watching this episode.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy.
Okay, we may need to fast forward a little bit here, so
Let's skip a little bit. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. How much of this is like memories coming back and him LARPing? And he's receiving a D-mail right now.
You think it's a D-mail?
Or something. I don't know.
No, it's her phone, isn't it?
Oh, it was her phone?
I don't know, maybe. It looks like someone stabbed.
Yeah, that was a time leap.
And it's 0.57, I think, right at the end.
Yeah, go back. I want to read all the numbers because the other one was also 0.57, the other timeline.
To Daru, subject trouble. Looks like someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. So then Daru gets this and probably mentions it to Okabe. And then Okabe goes to warn her that she's going to be stabbed. But that's not this Okabe. Because she said, hey, you were going to say something to me. But then he doesn't end up telling her that she's going to get stabbed. And so she gets stabbed. In this timeline.
Yeah.
So in this timeline, some Okabe, I guess, or it must have been Okabe, goes to warn her about being stabbed, but then doesn't. So she does get stabbed. And then he sends a D-mail accidentally to Daru, who then warns him so that he then warns her and doesn't remember that he warned her or something like that.
Something, yeah. But he time leaps for sure here.
For sure, no doubt. That threw off her time machining.
Yeah, so she comes back anyways.
Yeah.
Even when... Is she the one that stabs her? Do you think she's the one that ends up stabbing Kurisu? Because she comes back anyways.
I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't remember who stabs her. It's got to be... I mean, I genuinely do not think it could be Okabe. Like, there's no freaking way he would do that.
Yeah, he's too emotionally invested at this point, and I don't blame him. But
I guess it could be Suzu. She could have done it. If that's what she's coming back to prevent, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But then doesn't that mean that she changes her own timeline to like an alpha timeline where the dystopia doesn't happen? I'm so confused. I don't think we should take it too much further than this, because I think we're just going to be spinning our wheels at this point.
Yeah. No, I wanted to see the stabbing scene just so we could get some glimpses of somebody or something, but they don't even really like show it.
Yeah.
So.
And it was interesting to see Suzu at the top of the building with the intact time machine.
Intact timeline or time machine. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, dude, my mind is blown.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't wait for the finale now.
Holy frick. I don't even know what like Okabe will do in this situation, dude. He's gonna have to choose, but like, I mean, the need of the many, right? Kind of situation, because if she lives, seems like in every single timeline, no matter how nice she was and understanding and caring she was of Mayuri, all this stuff, she ends up heading CERN and freaking creating a dystopia. Why? Beats me, but
yeah.
Whew, that's heavy, dude. That's insane.
That is interesting, though. That's a good observation. Yeah, it's all of the timelines that we know Kurisu, she becomes the tyrant that she's destined to be, which is kind of wild to think about. And it doesn't seem like anything deters her from that path other than frickin' murdering her.
Death. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right? Like, how many timelines have we seen? And it's never been past that, the divergence point. In all of them.
And you would think that Okabe coming back and having these like heart-to-hearts with Kurisu would cause some kind of like time leap to a different timeline, right? Because he is technically emailing himself back to change, which would in theory change the future, but even still it doesn't. Why? That's so weird.
Yeah. It clearly happens much into the future, because it's the year 2036 and it's right now 2010, so 26 years later.
Yeah,
a lot can happen in 2.5 decades, but still, like still, like, how can someone go from being the person she is now to a just straight up tyrant? Is crazy.
Well, at some point Moika comes in and they capture Okabe, Kurisu, and Daru, and they kill Mayuri.
Yeah.
So maybe at some point she does help them unwillingly. What if they keep Okabe as a hostage? Because you know what? I wonder if that's it, because inevitably that happens. That scenario always happens where they catch them.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she's forced into it. I don't know.
You're trying to think a nice little alternative to
save Kurisu. Yeah. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't imagine it. But I just, the frustrating thing is, like, I don't know. Well, it's frustrating. Good. You know how like you watch a show and you're just like, I wish I could forget it all and watch it over again. I knew in my mind,
plenty of shows like that.
Right. I knew in my mind that this show was a masterpiece and that I loved it. But I remembered the first half of the show, but the second half is just so like kind of convoluted in a good way that I couldn't remember from like a decade and a half ago.
Time has passed.
Yeah, now that time has passed. So it is like I've kind of forgotten to rewatch it again. But like, it's frustrating in a sense, because it's like, frick, how did I not remember like this stuff? Like, this was big, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
big revelations, dude.
I'm really freaking glad that I don't remember, because this is awesome.
There we go.
So
yeah, man. Oh, dude, I don't even know what to think. I'm just speechless. I at this point, I'm just waiting. I don't even want to throw more predictions out there, because they'll all be wrong, I'm sure. Wow. Intense.
Yeah. Wild. Almost as intense as George's constant coughing.
Yeah, my throat here is itching.
All right, well, to save your throat, George, I'll sign us off today, and then
perfect.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the extra bonus content at the end here, but we will see you hopefully soon in the next one next week.
Yes, if you want to check out the uncut reaction, check out our Patreon. But with that, See you guys on the next one.
See you, everybody.